Please, so we can try and get money for that. Let's get started. But remember, alpha males can't win the race because you have to finish 7th or higher. And with a contact by the 4-time Poland World Champion Sebastian Vettel as the DRS opens on Sebastian Vettel. Back is clear as we can go.
In front is 1.8 seconds.
Oh, yeah, it's like, last couple years after F1 has been raced in Singapore, and a yellow flag again waves behind us. Sebastian's on the medium part, but you can't. And it's Sebastian Vettel is out of the Grand Prix. So the 4-time Poland World Champion is out of the Grand Prix. We go down towards through the Henderson Bridge. Chloe next to go, but here we come on Lance Stroll as the DRS opens on Lance Stroll. Now we go ahead and start using overtake. That's it. Because you could do the first test right. However, a second chance. And we just back off early, let Stroll stay ahead of us. So we go down to second chicane under the grandstands. And that was a bad tap, I have to do a redo. So let's have to do a session redo. So we hit into the back of Lance Stroll, but you can't use flashbacks because the saying is you can't. And again, Ricciardo the fast lap of the Grand Prix. So we got Dan Ricciardo already set fast lap of the Grand Prix. We go past Sebastian Vettel as a. So here comes Sebastian Vettel right behind us, the 4-time Formula 1 World Champion, trying to come back to the inside. And we go very wide. As we move into towards the next curve in there, right past where George Russell crashed. So the Alfa Romeos are not really fast because they're really slow. So because they can't win disruptive standings. And now here we go again on Lance Stroll as we go down towards through the Henderson Bridge. And we wait for DRS, and DRS opens on Lance Stroll for 9th place. Comes down into the next free zone. We go. And again, and once again, here we come on Lance Stroll. But you can't just use. So it goes into the first bus stop chicane. As we go down towards the second bus stop chicane, we go under the grandstands. Under the grandstands we go. And we go down to the third bus stop chicane, goes under the freeway. We got 2 more turns at turn 22 into the final turn 23. DRS open again on Lance Stroll. So DRS open again on Lance Stroll as we go very deep into turn 1 as we go down to the outside again on Lance Stroll. But Stroll will stay ahead as we go in. Lance Stroll will stay ahead of us. As we head to the next turn, and we come to the inside and we got the job done and we're up into P9. Now DRS open again on Lance Stroll. 5.1 the gap to our teammate ahead in P8. Up the next turn we go. And 3.4 the gap to Fernando Alonso ahead in P8. We go down in towards through the Henderson Bridge. We go down through the Henderson Bridge. 2.5 the gap to Fernando Alonso ahead in P8. Just 5, and we do have 5 laps of fuel left. And a little bit of contact by the barrier.
2.1 seconds.
Have a bit of contact by the barrier. Here we go to the first chicane. We got to have to keep going. We can't just go start again. We have to keep going. There's 5 laps of fuel left. Here we go to the third bus stop chicane. We go under the freeway. Oh yeah, that's very nice. Coming to turn 22 and now the final turn down at the turn 23. Across the start finish line. That's a lap 57.61. It's no problem. You can't say how far to do it again. We got next to it. 1.2, the gap. Fernando Alonso ahead in P8. And we do got personal best again through the first sector. Next go, here we come on the 2-time Formula 1 World Champion Fernando Alonso, and Lando Norris is out of the Grand Prix. Lando Norris, and we have Lando Norris is out of the Grand Prix. So Lando Norris is out of the Grand Prix. There we go. And the inside of the 2-time Formula 1 World Champion Fernando Alonso, we got the job done, and we're up into P8. Down towards through the Henderson Bridge. We go next to DRS opens on Valtteri. And the DRS have to close right there, but Valtteri is going to stay out in front. As our teammate Valtteri both stays out in front. As we head to the first bus stop chicane. Here we go down towards the second chicane. Here we go under the grandstands. Go down to the third bus stop chicane. We head under the freeway. And moving to the inside. DRS opens on Valtteri. And we come by, we move up into P7. And we got the job done, and we're up into P7. And we got our teammate into P7. To the middle curve we go. With 23.6 the gap to Fernando Alonso ahead in. So 23.7 the gap to Ocon ahead in P6.
Okay, you've got 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Got 4 laps of fuel remaining. Here comes Valtteri. 1.4 the gap to our teammate behind P8. To the next curve we go. 1.5 now the gap. 1.7 now the gap. There we go. Through the Henderson Bridge and now into the. Here we go. 23.3 the gap to Ocon ahead in P6. Russell Vance again through the second sector. And another contact again in the barrier, same spot right here. To the first bus stop again. And into the second bus stop again. We go under the grandstands. And now coming into the third bus stop again, we go under the freeway. And into turn 22, the final turn coming to turn 23. Across the finish line with 3 laps to the end.
Time to utilize some of this energy. Come on.
Now we're 3 laps to the end of the Singapore Grand Prix. Like I was saying with the practice and qualifying event, you can't just go start again. As if you start again, they will serve a penalty.
Front is 21.6 seconds.
There we go. There we go. Going out. Down down towards through the Henderson Bridge. Very close to the wall. And another contact. And we have a contact into the wall. Because we went very deep into the wall. Coming to the second bus stop, chicane under the we go under the grandstands. Coming to the third bus stop, chicane we go under the freeway.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
There's only 2 laps of fuel left. As we cross the stop line, 2 laps remaining out the Singapore Grand Prix. Sign it again. You'll have to do it again and again. So right now, and here we go. I think we're going to turn off the overtake and use more power. Otherwise, we don't have enough power. I was passing it to the chicane again. But Alfa Romeo are very slow right now. And also, we go down through the Henderson Bridge. We go down through the Henderson Bridge. Second bus stop chicane under the grandstands. Here we go into the third bus stop chicane, and we're going under the freeway. Coming to the turn 22, the final turn, turn 23. And we cross line, we're on to the final lap of the race. And we're on the final lap of the race here at the Singapore Grand Prix in that event race. There's only 1 lap of fuel left, but there's less than a lap of fuel, and I think tank fuel is going to be emptied. So we're going to take 7th place. You can't take 6th place. So got to take 7th place or higher. And it's Max Verstappen, and Max Verstappen wins the Singapore Grand Prix. And very close to the wall. Yep, it looks like we're going to run out of fuel because the tank fuel's going to be emptied. Because if you run out of fuel, you have to pull over and stop the car. So Max Verstappen is already taking the checkered flag and wins the Singapore Grand Prix, and another contact in the wall. Fireworks start lining up in the sky as we go to the second bus stop chicane under the grandstands. Coming to the third, down to the third bus stop chicane, we go under the freeway. 2 more turns to go, coming to turn 22, and the final turn, turn 23, you will see the checkered flag and will finish in 7th place. But Charles Leclerc, driver will be your driver of the day. There you go. Now, sorry, the event is in the books now. You have to move on now.
Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today.
Well done, Verstappen taking the win at the Singapore Grand Prix. Yep, we got Verstappen getting the win. Carlos Sainz, wow, comes out in second place with Lewis Hamilton round up the podium. That's what you got to do. And we're still past to finish 7th or higher. See every day improve. It's so high here in Maria Bay, 3 seconds. The captain is still on top. Yeah, oh, nice. Let's go with this.